What is up, YouTube? What is up, gamers? I wanted to come online today to talk a little bit about a giant which you see on screen, which is a Meta, also known as Facebook, Instagram, so on and so forth. I've been a Instagram user since way before they were bought up by Meta and turned into one of their services and what they are today. Back in the day, Instagram was very good actually. They had no ads in the flow and stuff like that, which they do today. But obviously, it was a much smaller service back then than it is today. So, a couple of my rants are first of all, Meta obviously focus a lot on advertising, which has turned Instagram into a advertisement feed. And at first it wasn't that bad. You could see every now and then there was a sponsored ad and it was fine. But it slowly became worse until, for me at least, it was like every other post on my feed was some sort of advertisement or sponsored feed. And a lot of it is, which is one of my complaints, a lot of these advertisements are straight up scams. Either they're fake products or it's scams. So I started reporting these, and almost everything that I saw, I just reported. It was either reselling AliExpress low end drop shipping crap, or it was like straight up fake stuff. They're selling counterfeit watches and counterfeit bags and clothes and so on. I started to report every advertisement I saw, and you get a notification back after a couple of days. They all say this content doesn't violate any of the TOS and has hence not been removed, and it's been allowed. Even though they're straight up scams, which obviously makes sense because these people, they pay Meta good money to put up their advertisements on the feed, so they're not gonna ban anyone. I reported so many ads, it's I can't even count. It's probably in the thousands. Yes, that's how insane I am. So I just started to report every ad I saw on my feed, um, and they just to see if they're ever gonna ban anything. And no, never once has anything been removed. So that's one complaint. My next complaint is that I see so much weird stuff on Instagram. It's straight up um, extremist stuff, political stuff, and I don't subscribe to anything weird. I'm gonna actually bring up my account on the feed here. Actually, let's save this one for later. Let's take this one first. So this is my feed. This is literally what's on my feed. It's speakers, it's memes, it's pets, food, obviously some whiskey and engineering, some cars, a lot of pets. I love the pet memes and the pet videos, watches, and so on and so forth. This is my feed. This is what it looks like, and this is what the type of content I subscribe to. So nothing weird so far. Some tattoos, some training, some big dudes. Um, and it goes on like this. This is literally what it looks like all day long. So that's what my feed looks like. But I still get on the discover page. Sometimes I get some really nasty, hateful stuff. It's extremist stuff. It's propaganda, and obviously, when I do see it, I always report it as abuse, hateful, whatever. You have different categories. And once again, never seen or gotten back a notification saying this content has been removed. It's always getting back, oh, this post has not been removed. We can't verify it. It's against the TOS of any kind. So that's just weird. Um, so that brings me to the next thing that is really, really strange. I was on this person's page today. It's a trading card a game, and he's posting some cards and stuff. And I took up this post, and I was like, oh, this is a cool card! Exclamation mark post. Then I get this. Try again later. We restrict certain activity to protect our community. And I was like, okay, what happened? So naturally, I took up another device, my phone, same message there, and I have no clue what happened. I mean, I have no strikes on my account. I also never post anything that is hateful or anything. I literally post watches and speakers and pictures of my dog and hamburgers. That's it, you know. And I usually comment on trading cards and watches and stuff like that. That's it. But somehow, for some reason, I seem to be restricted to make comments on Instagram. So who knows? It's just weird. I assume there's some sort of automatic process, because sometimes I respond to people and in posts in Swedish, because I'm Swedish. So I'm not sure if there's some sort of Swedish word I said that means something else in English, or that Meta's so-called AI, which doesn't work by the way, um, kinda thought was hateful. I have no clue what happened. But anyhow, so this whole rant video is mostly about I'm thinking I'm gonna give up Instagram. I've had it for so long, but it's turned into like a advertisement app basically, and there's so much disgusting, vile, extremist stuff on there, which for some reason is okay, but their stupid moderation AI has blocked me from making comments, and I literally don't know why. So I guess this is the world famous influencer saying, I'm signing out of Instagram, and so should you, because it's a hellhole and it's garbage. And I don't know what more to say about this. So I guess that's kind of what I wanted to say, and that's it. So thank you. Until next time.